Hi there. So what we're going to do today is have a bit of a go at something called decompression breathing or a decompression breath. And so I'll walk you through it first, but this is the sort of thing that you would keep in your arsenal for those times when someone says you just need to take a deep breath, just count to 3, ground yourself, all that stuff you don't remember in the moment. So when you do actually remember in that moment, however many moments go by, this is the sort of breath you want to do. And how we're going to do it is we're going to breathe in to the count of 6, we're going to hold it for the count of 7, and we're going to exhale or breathe out to the count of 8. And then we're going to hold our lungs empty for 3 seconds, and then we're going to go again. We'll do it 3 times, and then I can share some little gems about all the esoteric symbolism behind what we're actually doing and why it might even work. But let's just have a go at it now. So take a nice easy breath in and out. Gather yourself together, as the old folks used to say. They weren't lying or making fun or just saying empty words. They literally meant gather yourself back in. Get a hold of yourself. And now we're going to breathe in to the count of 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold it for 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold. 2, 3. Now breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and long exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold it. 2, 3. Inhale. Now hold it. Now exhale. And hold. And back to normal breathing. And so breathing to any number count at all will get you to focus on your breath, and that's the main thing. But then there are extra tips and tricks, esoteric reasons why you would do it for certain numbers or not certain numbers. The particular thoughts around this one is that 6 and 7 and 8 add up to 21, which is an interesting number all on its own, but 2 and 1 makes 3. And 3 is a catalyst energy. It's energy that kicks things off. It can turn something into something else. 1 and 1 equals 2, and 1 and 2 equals 3. But if you have a sphere in one hand and a sphere in the other hand, and you push them together so that they could start overlapping, that would be the third thing in between. So 1 and 1 actually makes 3, even though 1 and 1 equals 2. So there's always a slightly different way of looking at things. And 3 is just pure potential, it's pure energy. If you turn the number 3 the other way, it's a capital E, which is, our word for energy. It starts with E. And then if you turn it around again, so it looks like a capital M, or maybe, an M like that, that's what the Norse people, that was how they said E or E. It's where we get the word equine or equus from, because that was their symbol and their sound for a horse. And if you think about it, if you lived in a village in the middle of nowhere or wherever, and suddenly someone turned up with a couple of horses that you'd never seen before, that's a big catalyst for some change. What could you do with those horses that you couldn't do before? So their symbolism for a horse was definitely energy and catalyst energy. So that's the reason why the 6, 7, 8 rather than any other number. And you know, you're connecting with your breath. While you're doing this, you're connecting to all the elements. When you're breathing in air, but there's also a water content in that air depending on where you are, anywhere from 10% in the driest desert in the world to 100% if it's raining, or 90. You know, most people live somewhere between 40 and 60% humidity, so as soon as you breathe in, you're in communication with air and water. And then once it gets into you, your body's made of earth. It is earth, it's dense. And then when you breathe out, it's warm. So there's got to be a fire going on somewhere. So once you connect with that breath, you're connecting to all the elements, all the building blocks. And it just brings you back home to who you are and where you are in this moment. Not in the past, thinking you should have done something different, and not in the future, worrying about what's going to come. But right here now. Okay, lots of love. Talk to you soon.